Hello, and thank you for listening to this Ringside Report Network podcast today. You can find more in-depth, exclusive written content on our website at ringsidereport.net. Before I hand it off to Dave and the team, I want to remind you that we are a listener-supported creator team. On our website, we would appreciate it if you supported our sponsors or purchased our exclusive merch. Branded clothing, mugs, and even jiu-jitsu gear, which are available only in our store. You can become a recurring supporter of our content at membership.ringsidereport.net. This, along with all our podcasts, is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Amazon, iHeart, and TuneIn, wherever you get your podcasts. It would help us immensely if you left a positive review on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. Thank you for your support and enjoy the show.
Oh, who will be the next world champion, CM Punk or Jey Uso? Should they pull the trigger on Bron Breakker? And Saturday night's main event is a week away. It's Wrestling Uncensored. Let's do it. Ooh, that was a walk-ski. There we go. We're here. We're live. The Simon. Hey. How we doing?
Doing all right.
Doing all right. Hey, look, we're both wearing baseball shirts, but neither of our teams are playing right now.
Some fallen brothers.
Yeah.
I like the A's. I've always liked the A's.
Rest in peace to the A's.
The money ball.
Where are they playing next year?
I think they're still in Sacramento.
Again?
Yeah, Vegas I think is at least 3 years away. I don't even know if they broke ground on the stadium.
What a weird franchise. Are people in Sacramento A's fans now, or because it's temporary?
Yeah.
It's weird if you have a team for 3 years. What do you do if you're a Sacramento baseball fan? Do you get into the team?
I mean, it's kind of cool because they play also in a minor league park, so it's kind of intimate.
Yeah, it's weird.
Major league players.
It's very weird.
Setting.
That whole thing. But we're here to talk wrestling.
Yes.
The World Series is going on, so we got our eye on that. We're watching a little baseball too. And we got a lot of wrestling to talk about. We're gonna have a new WWE World Champion crowned next week on Saturday night's main event, and it's between Jey Uso and CM Punk. CM Punk was the number one contender. He was going to wrestle Seth Rollins at Saturday night's main event. I don't think he was going to win.
Yeah.
And now Jey Uso wins the right to face him after winning a Battle Royal on Monday Night Raw, where he eliminated his own brother, Jimmy Uso.
Flesh and blood is key.
Yeah, and Jey Uso has been kind of doing this slow burn, heel turn thing on Raw, where he's acting more like Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and Jimmy Uso called him on it, and Jimmy's talking to Roman about it, and Roman's saying Jey needs to do his own thing, and Jay's kind of being mean to Jimmy, and he's getting upset, and Jay's having problems with LA Knight, who's a babyface, and Jimmy's trying to, keep it cool between them, but there's a lot of friction, and it's not working, and Jey is just having a lot of beef with a lot of different people on Raw, and a lot of them are babyfaces, so it seems like Jey is starting a character transition, and I think to fully make that transition, you go full heel, you do something dastardly to win the world title, and you become the champion. Or, the Bronze interfere somehow, Jey takes advantage without them interfering necessarily on his behalf, just going after Punk.
They're not going to pull an audible and say whatever was happening with Seth, let's just give it to Jey and have him be in control of the vision and all that.
Yeah,
They're not going to do that.
I mean, they might.
It's a bit of a squeezing in, a square peg in a round hole.
Honestly, Paul Heyman has said some very nice things about Jey Uso when it didn't really call for it.
So,
throughout the months. So it wouldn't be a total departure from what Jey and Heyman's relationship is.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I think that there's a lane there because Heyman always is like, I respect you, Jey. I love you, Jey. You know, like,
great superstar.
I love you, you know. Yeah, he says all this nice stuff about Jey Uso when they encounter each other in promos, which makes you think that, yeah, Jey could lead the group.
Yeah,
he could.
Eventually wrestle Roman at Mania. If, like, that was the plan for Seth, which it really felt like.
Because if you look at Jey Uso's singles run, he won the Rumble, and a lot of people in wrestling went like, him? You know, why? And he's not really taken seriously.
No.
But if he could do this full heel turn and join the group and become the leader of this group and go up against Roman, I think it would really surprise people, and it would allow people to take Jey more seriously. And you look at him and go, oh, this guy, he's like, this is different Jey Uso. This is like a different thing. This is tribal.
Serious.
This is tribal chief Jey Uso. And like, also you go back into the bloodline, like original bloodline, Roman was always saying like, Jey, after me, it's you.
Yeah, that's true.
He always said it to Jey, like, after me, you're the tribal chief. And I think it would be very fitting if Jey like ran this group with Bron Breakker, with Bronson Reed, with Paul Heyman. He takes over. He's got built-in feuds with CM Punk, with LA Knight, with his own brother Jimmy, with Roman Reigns, with Seth Rollins when he eventually comes back. And you could do this monster Jey Uso heel run.
Yeah,
and
a lot of avenues.
I think you can do it. And if he can successfully turn heel when, like 6 months ago, he was the hottest babyface in the company,
Yeah.
I think
got a
that's
new Yeet shirt.
I think that's quite an accomplishment. Like the most popular guy with kids and everything, you turn this guy like full mean heel with Paul Heyman, and people get upset.
It's true. Kids will be crying.
I think, like, I think they could do something major with him, but I think they're going to do something minor. Like, what I'm proposing, him taking over the Vision, is major.
Yeah.
He becomes world champion. The Vision helps him. There's like this major turn at Saturday night's main event where he's the new champion and he's got this new backup. This group that you thought would now be led by Bron Breakker with Seth gone is actually being led by Jey Uso, which is like a major turn. You'd be like, what? Right?
He's still fine to be in a group, Bron. You know?
Yeah, Bron is like, because they kind of established like Bron isn't going to be the champion right now.
No.
So if he's
they could have put him in that position if they wanted
they
to.
could have easily made him the champion.
It was almost expected.
They could have easily had him win that battle royal, go up against Punk, win the belt at Saturday night's main event, and then go on as champion. He faces Roman at Mania. We push the Bron Breakker button, and we elevate him to the top of the card.
Right.
They could have done that. They chose not to for the moment.
Right.
I think they're going to do it eventually. I think everybody believes they're going to do it eventually. And the problem with that is when everybody's waiting for it, when it finally happens, you're like, yeah, okay, we knew that this was the moment. We get it. Cool.
Yeah.
But if you just go, no, actually, Bron's going to wrestle Punk at Saturday night's main event, people go, well, are they really going to give him the belt now? I mean, he's, Punk's probably going to win here. But if Bron would have won, people would have been shocked. Be like, oh, okay, this is the new guy. Like, you got to pay attention to him.
Similar to, when Randy Orton, beat Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
People were like, I don't know if Randy's going to do it. And then, he shocked the world.
Or when Brock Lesnar became champion for the first time. Like,
and
it
ran
would
through,
be
like, all the legends to get there.
It would be something. But they're not going there yet. I don't know when they're going to go with Bron Breakker. Maybe it's Mania. Maybe it's after Mania. Maybe he wins the Rumble. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
If those were the plans in the first place, then they don't want to deviate.
Like, I think I would have, like, Seth goes down. You have the beatdown. He's done. I think I would have just said, okay, let's just go with Braun. Like, let's try it. Let's give him a run with the belt. It's the world title.
Yeah, it's not the A title.
No, let's just see what happens. I would have done it. They chose not to. Which is odd because they clearly believe that he is the future. They keep telling us that he's the future.
Yeah. Heyman
every week. The future of WrestleMania.
Goodness.
Ooh, the Jays.
Ernie.
Bases loaded. They just scored, what, 2? Is it
at least 2?
Did they score 2? Was that wasn't bases clearing, was it?
No, I think it was
Oh my god.
only just 1?
They only scored 1 on that? Was that a single?
Yeah, only 1. I'm surprised. I thought that was going to be 2.
You got 2 runners in scoring position. You should score them both on a single.
Yeah. Unless the...
Huh.
All right.
Okay. Well, the Jays are up now, 3-2. Crazy.
One of the runners is Kirk, and he's pretty slow.
I guess. Maybe he was a third?
Maybe.
Is Kirk a third? They just decided to hold him up? Huh. Thought they would have scored 2 there.
Yeah, it's Kirk.
Oh, it is Kirk.
It is Kirk. Okay, I understand.
All right, I get it. But
yeah.
Because, that hit, you go, well, that's 2.
That's 2.
Bases loaded, that's 2.
Go into the outfield,
You're like, who's running? Oh, it's Kirk. I get it. It's like, it's
you
either
want to conserve it.
It's either Kirk or Giancarlo Stanton running. You're holding him up,
Yeah.
Stanton, barely
In
moves.
MLB The Show, Kirk's speed rating is 6.
I want to see Kirk versus Stanton in a race and see who wins.
like they have those hot dog races, or the little mascot races.
Yeah, they have to run around the field. Kirk versus Stanton.
The All-Star game have the slowest guys run around.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's embarrassing.
They'd both pull their hamstrings during the
be
race.
Out for 6 weeks.
It'd be hilarious. Do it. Do it, Saudi Arabia. Pay them.
Yeah, pay them $100 million.
Yeah, that's something they would do. That'd be sick. When is Saudi going to invest in baseball? Baseball, theatrics.
Well, they got to buy a bunch of indoor stadiums because you can't play outside in Saudi Arabia.
That's correct.
Oh, my God.
But they could do that.
Talking about throwing heat.
They could do that. Do an old timers league. That'd be sick.
Be well air conditioned.
Get Barry Bonds to play.
That'd be pretty cool.
Anyways, I think that I would have gone with Bron Breakker here.
Yeah.
They didn't go with Bron Breakker. So I think the pivot is just go strong with Jey Uso. I think a way to give you something that'll make the wrestling world, excited is you go, okay, well, Jey Uso is the champion, he's a heel, and he's got backup. Because I think if you have Jey win, but he's not aligned with the vision, he's just kind of on his own as an angry guy, and he's trying to be the tribal chief or whatever.
He needs a tribe.
Well, that's it. You need the tribe. I think the tribe is there. You just got to take it. But I think if Jey just wins, people go, eh. I think wrestling fans, a lot of them would be very excited to see CM Punk win. I think a lot of people want Punk to win. Punk is champion, a run with the belt on top of Raw would be fun.
Like a nice comfy sweater.
Yeah, I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
And
for old time's sake.
I mean, I'd like to see Punk with one last run with a world title before his career's over. He's not getting any younger. He's in his
48?
late 40s. Yeah, he's almost 50 at this point.
Yeah.
So,
just because his name is Punk doesn't mean he's a young man.
Yeah. So, it's not a bad time to do that with Punk. And if you're just going to do a minor, slight character alteration to Jey Uso where you're not really pushing him hard, you're just giving him this kind of minor push where he's turned heel, he's world champion, but it only lasts for so long.
It's just promos about, you fans didn't stand by me, I'm sick of you yeeting.
Yeah.
Makes
no sense.
Everybody does that kind of,
well, that's
we're
it.
never there, even though, the fans were always there.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
No, you weren't there for me.
I don't think he can do that.
Yeah.
I think he needs to do the, I saw what Roman did, and he didn't care about the fans, so I need to be like him, and I need to ignore you people. You people will only slow me down. You're the reason I lost the world title, because I was listening to the fans too much. It's not that you people weren't there for me, is that I was listening to you too much, and that's what cost me the world title. It's your fault.
I see.
It's one of those.
I see.
They do that, okay?
And like Michael Cole's like, Jey Uso should take some responsibility when he loses.
Yes, exactly.
He should really.
They do
That's
that.
not the Jey Uso
All right.
I know.
And it's like, now I'm champion, and I'm only listening to one person, me, Jey Uso, main event, Jey Uso.
Kind of Shawn Michaels-y.
Yeah, that type of thing. Which, I think is what they're going to do.
It's like, all right.
It's not great, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. But it's not, like, exciting. You know what I
No.
mean? Like, it doesn't...
I've seen it before.
Yes. But if you go, oof, actually, he's now leader of the group with Heyman. Something else.
Yeah.
It's like you see Jey Uso now as like a Roman Reigns figure.
He's never led a faction.
He's got the wise man next to him. And he's going against Roman and against Jimmy and again,
the monster they've created.
And then if you do War Games and you have Jey, Braun, Bronson, Brock Lesnar, and like another heel.
That's true, Brock Lesnar.
You know? Then, and with Jey leading that team,
That's a good marquee.
You elevate Jey Uso in a real way. Like, the WWE hasn't been serious about pushing this guy to the main event. They act like they are, but they're not really like Triple H said on that thing, we're going to strap the rocket to you, we're going to do. You had him win the Rumble. You had him have this, like, do I have confidence run going into WrestleMania.
Gunther being like, it was a fluke.
Gunther being like, you can't beat. And then he beats him, and everybody's like, oh, okay. And then he has this title run that isn't memorable, not great. He drops the belt to Seth? Who did he drop the belt to?
Must have been Seth, right?
I can't even remember.
Had to have been Seth. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Was it Gunther? Did he drop it to Gunther and then Gunther? No, he dropped it back to Gunther because Gunther.
Gunther.
Yes.
Gunther hit him with another chokehold or something.
Yeah, Gunther beat him.
Yeah.
So in the end, like, he didn't even get over on Gunther, really.
No, not really.
Because Gunther took the belt back, and then Punk beat Gunther. Punk was the guy that beat Gunther at
that's
SummerSlam.
right. And then Seth cashed in.
And then Seth cashed in.
That's right. The injury fake
on
out.
Punk.
Of course.
So
I remember now. God
So
damn.
Jey Uso, like, they say they're going to push him, but if you look at what they do, they don't actually do anything.
No.
He won the Rumble. Okay. He won the belt at Mania. Okay.
Not a good match.
They gave him
Opener match.
They gave him moments that felt like charity to him. It didn't feel like an actual push, and in the end, he just loses to Gunther again.
Yeah.
The guy that had his number the whole time. So you say it's a fluke, and it was.
It's true.
So how do you change that? Do you have him just beat Punk with outside interference, and then he's on his own and he's like angry? Or do you go, no, let's really elevate him. So I think there's only one thing to do, and that's really push Jey Uso, give him the world title, give him Paul Heyman, give him the bronze, give him Seth's spot. They needed a guy in that spot. Seth was supposed to be in that spot. He's not there anymore. Give it to Jey.
Yeah.
You wanted a guy to go up against Roman. Like, Roman has been systematically going through the vision to get to Seth. So instead of Seth, get to Jey.
Yeah. It's adequate.
He's got to kill the monster that he created,
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, right? Roman's got to kill Jey. He's Frankenstein. Get him at Mania. Like, it's a good story. There's a lot that you can do there. And I think if they really went hard with Jey Uso, if they were serious about pushing Jey Uso, they would give him Paul Heyman too.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do.
Could be a good angle.
Next week, Saturday night's main event. There's a lot on the line.
Where is it broadcasting from?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Ooh, Utah.
We will have
SLC.
We will have a new champion next week, either CM Punk or Jey Uso. I do not think Punk has a chance.
Yeah, probably not.
And I think they're going with Jey Uso because of all the reasons I talked about, the heel turn and the momentum, and it just seems like they're going to go with Jey Uso. I think the locker room will be happier going with Jey Uso than if they went with Punk at this point. I think, I think Punk has made amends with a lot of people, but if you just go with Punk as your world champion, I think some people will be like, ugh, really? This again? We're doing this? I think some people will be upset, and I don't know if they want to give Punk a big, long run with the belt necessarily. I don't know how much that plays into it as far as the morale, but I just feel like Jey Uso is the play right now, and I think that's where they're going. I don't know how hard they're going to push him, though. I'll be very happy if they do the whole Vision thing.
I mean, it would be good. He's got, like, insurance and Bronson, the bronze, like, to make sure he's not a fluke again, like.
And I really
he
think
was so ashamed that he had to really fully sell out.
Yeah. And I really think that what cements my idea that Jay is going to win is that Punk was always going to be in this match, and he was never supposed to win.
No. So why now?
Yeah. So why would you? I think you go with Jay.
Yeah.
I think Jay was put in this match to be the champion. They were stuck with Punk. Like, Punk was already going to wrestle Seth. Seth goes down, so they're stuck with Punk in this match. But they need a new champion. So they had a battle royal, and they picked their new champion. It's Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
So I know a lot of people are kind of hoping for Punk, but don't think so. And I know a lot of people are hoping for the Blue Jays to win Game 1, and they're on their way. They're up 5-2 in the 6th.
They're running through the bullpen.
Bases loaded with one out. They're still pressing. Blue Jays are taking it to the Dodgers in Game 1.
I can't believe it.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Dodgers have been off for 7 days. They haven't played a baseball game in 7 days.
And they weren't really challenged by Milwaukee.
No, I expected them to lose Game 1. It may be the only game they lose in the series.
Although Snell, the Snell start's usually like a surefire. He's been untouchable.
Jays could win the World Series. The Blue Jays are undefeated in the World Series. I don't know if you knew that.
That's true.
2-0. I mean, only twice, but still undefeated. They go and they win.
Same as the Marlins.
Same as the Marlins. That's true. So, I think they they're here. They were very good. They have a shot at beating the Dodgers for sure.
They got Bichette back, and he was pretty good in this game. He got pinch run. Oh my God.
No way.
Addison Barger.
No way.
Carrayo. Oh my.
Grand
Is
slam.
Is it
9-2? 9-2. Jays win Game 1.
Oh my God.
Yo,
if
grand
I'm Dave
slam.
Roberts, I throw out like a batter to pitch or something.
Scrap it.
Yeah.
Scrap it.
Barger.
Yo.
I mean.
Wow.
Nobody picked. I don't think anybody picked the Jays. Like all the professionals.
I picked them to win Game 1. I said they would win this game.
I picked Dodgers. I said Dodgers in 5. I mean, it can still happen.
I'd say,
but this is not the game I thought it was going to be.
I figured Dodgers 5 or 6.
Holy.
I think it could go 6 because the Dodgers will be a little slow to start, especially in Toronto. That crowd is bananas.
Oh, LA, because that crowd's like has so much victories. I don't think they'll be like as hungry. They might be like, we lose. Like
maybe, yeah.
LA crowd doesn't get as like
no. I think
crazy.
The Toronto crowd is a bigger advantage
and
than the
dome
LA crowd.
Too. The dome is closed. It gets even loud. Like I don't know what I mean. This must be crazy loud.
We were there when they were very pumped. Beating our Yankees on July 1st.
And that was an open roof game, too.
Yeah, and they were loud. Like, those Jays fans I was like, wow.
They're hungry.
I was really impressed by how loud it got and how hyped they got when the Jays got going. Like, when they get going, those fans in the Rogers Center go bananas. Like, there's a lot of them.
My God.
It's a packed state. When it's packed... And it's like, it's rumbling.
40-something thousand?
It's something. Yeah. Like, when they were...
Grand Slam.
When they hit the Grand Slam... They hit a Grand Slam against us.
Springer.
And those people went crazy.
Yeah, and I was just
I was like, oh, no.
I was just like this.
Oh, it sucks.
It's quite something when you hear all those people loud and you're just like...
When everybody's happy and you're very sad. Everybody's thrilled and you're like, no. Oh, Vlad with a single. It doesn't stop.
Oh, my Jesus.
That's
what
crazy.
What is going on right now?
Good for them.
Goodness gracious.
That'd be funny if the Dodgers lost the World Series, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be funny if they lost, so sure. It'd be funny if the Jays lost too. It's funny either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the Jays would win the World Series or the Dodgers would it's like one of those teams loses, which is funny, but then one of those teams wins, which is like like I would rather the Brewers or the Mariners to be in
the Mariners were the baby faces.
So it's like, a new team. It's kind of like a babyface team for us, but Blue Jays, whatever. I just can't. Wow, 9-2, good for them. All right, CM Punk and Jey Uso for the world title next week. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. We saw a lot of Drew McIntyre tonight on SmackDown.
A lot of Drew.
God, SmackDown was boring tonight.
A snoozer.
WWE, like, they do nothing.
Yeah.
It's
a whole lot of nothing.
Like, they do a lot of nothing. They don't really progress storylines very often in major ways, unless they're forced to by injury.
Yeah, then this get kind of exciting. When someone goes down, they have to go, we got to do something.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's going to happen here?
Yeah, it's like, oh, cool. World champs hurt? Great. It's like, no, it shouldn't be the response.
No.
But it's like, well, at least they're going to do something. We'll have a title change. Just seeing replays of the Chase fans going nuts.
Like,
they can't believe it. I mean, Grand Slam, that blew the game wide open.
Huge.
From 5-2 to 9-2. It's over. Crazy. In the 6th. 9-2 in the 6th. You're pretty good.
Yeah, just hold it steady with the
Dodgers look so sad in the dugout. They're like, damn, we lost. It's like, I can't believe we can lose games. That's nuts.
Yeah. God, no way. No way. No way.
Oh, Kirk with a home run.
Alejandro. Don't have to worry about his speed if he goes all around the bases.
11-2 Blue Jays. Jeez.
This is a statement game right here.
Those fans are going so crazy. They're like, we're gonna win the World Series. They believe right now. How could you not?
If you're a bar owner in Toronto, you must be so happy right now. The liquor must be flowing, brother.
How could you, if you're there and you're a Blue Jays fan watching this transpire, how could you not believe you're going to win the World Series?
Yeah, you took out Blake Snell.
Yankees played the Dodgers in the World Series last year. We didn't have a single game that went down like this.
No.
We didn't have a good
was
one.
Not like that, no.
We lost in 5. The one game we won was like barely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got to believe. Dodgers are not looking good. Look at Dave Roberts. Yeah. He looks dejected. He's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, what do we do?
I made a huge mistake.
Wow.
My God.
Well, that's something. Jeez.
My goodness. That's like a 7-run inning? It's a 8-run inning? Wait, was it 2-2 at the start of this inning, or was it 3-2?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
3-2. It was 3-2, I think, wasn't it?
So an 8-run inning. Yeah, because a grand slam, a 2-run home run, that's 6, and a walk and a base. Yeah.
Wait, it wasn't tied at the beginning of the inning, was it?
No, I think it was.
Hold on.
Yeah, let's get the box score.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was tied.
9-run inning.
It was a tie game going into the bottom of the 6th. 2-2. And then the Jays put up 9 to make it 11-2. What?
That's nuts.
That's crazy.
I can't believe it.
How did they do that?
I didn't.
What an inning.
That's crazy.
That's got to be, I mean, is that a World Series record for amount of runs in one inning? Has any team scored more than 9 in an inning in the World Series?
I mean, like, there might have been a game in the 50s or something where the Yankees went off. One of the games against the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Oh. The Chicago White Stockings, now the Chicago Cubs, scored 18 runs in the 7th inning in the 26-6 rout of the Detroit Wolverines in 1883.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Yeah. The Detroit Wolverines. The White Stockings. It was always White Sox. But now those are the Cubs. Wow.
11, maybe? Dodgers scored 11 in a postseason game in 2020. But I don't know.
That might be Yeah, World Series never gets that crazy high scoring.
Yeah, 9 runs.
It's pretty close.
That might be a record or close to it, I would figure. 9 runs in a single inning of a World Series game is banana.
Absolutely bananas.
Jeez. Yeah, so as I was saying, nothing happens on SmackDown, unlike this inning.
Yeah.
Right? Like this inning
crazy.
was nuts. But SmackDown,
My
like more happened in that past one inning of baseball than happened in all of SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like, because WWE storylines progress so slowly that when you have just an average night of TV, it's like it's like minute, just nothing happens. Like literally nothing. Where it's just you have these matches that don't really have a point, and there's no progression, and it's just Cody Rhodes open, and Cody Rhodes is feuding with Drew McIntyre.
How long has this been going on?
Where like they wrestled already.
Yeah.
And Cody won. So why are we doing this again? It was what, Crown Jewel where they wrestled?
In
no. Cody lost to Seth at Crown Jewel.
yeah,
it was
Seth got
before that. It was the one before
was it
that.
Saturday Night's Main Event?
It was called WrestlePalooza.
Oh, of course, the WrestlePalooza.
WrestlePalooza.
The WrestlePaloozers. ESPN not happy.
We were all WrestlePaloozers that night. The match was like not great.
No.
Cody's match with Seth at Crown Jewel was, or Crown Jewel? Yeah. Far better. But his match with Drew at WrestlePalooza back in September. I mean, it's October.
Yeah.
It's a month ago. Why are we doing this again? It's if they're not giving Drew the belt, Cody beat him clean. I really don't know why we're doing this again. So, like the fact that like we're not progressing. Like Cody beats Drew, then has this match with Seth for nothing.
Yeah.
Loses, and now goes back and is wrestling Drew again. Why? Like, we settled this. It wasn't good. It wasn't interesting. I'm not sure what they're feuding over other than hatred.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's nothing really there.
I thought this was settled.
I thought it was settled. And I don't need to revisit it. And I don't need to watch it at Saturday Night's Main Event. I don't know why they're doing this again. I don't get it. And it's just, it's because they have nothing else. That's why. Because they have nothing else. Who else is going to challenge Cody for the WWE Championship right now?
Solo.
Who, right? Like, who are the heels
Well, he
on
barely
SmackDown?
wrestles.
I mean, Solo is not a good option.
No. Even for a Saturday Night's Main Event, it's not a.
Who, like they don't have anybody.
That's why their prospect cupboards are bare.
Like, who wrestled tonight? Cody did a promo, then Drew came out and did a promo, and then Jimmy Uso attacked Drew, and then we have a match. Main event was Drew and Jimmy Uso. Drew got the win over Jimmy Uso in a no DQ match. Hits the Claymore on Jimmy for the pin, and then he's choking Jimmy with the chair, and Cody comes out to make the save, and then he runs Drew off, and then he's checking on Jimmy, and then he turns around, and Drew hits him with a Claymore, and Drew stood tall to end the show. So, Drew gets his little over a week before Saturday Night's Main Event, where next week he's going to lose. You have Aleister Black. I guess he's a heel, but he's not going up against Cody.
He lost to Ilya Dragunov.
He lost to Ilya Dragunov tonight, and now,
that was a
like,
boring
you
match.
talk about nothing happening. You have one kind of mid-card babyface in Sami Zayn as a U.S. champion doing U.S. title open challenge matches every week on SmackDown and having good, solid wrestling matches with the U.S. title. Then he has one against Ilya Dragunov last week and loses the belt.
Yeah.
And the following week, Ilya Dragunov, another non-American mid-card babyface who's now the U.S. champion, is doing open challenges. Like, they're like Dragunov and Zayn are like interchangeable at this point.
Say, you want an ice cream cone? Both of them say yes.
Bigger in NXT than they are on the main roster. Like kind of foreign, but like good English, babyface, mid-carders.
Solid hands.
Good wrestlers, going to give you the best match on the show. And Sammy's the U.S. champion. He's doing open challenge matches. He loses the belt, and the very next week, the guy that beats him is just doing the same thing. And, like, they do a backstage promo where Sammy's like, yeah, you're the guy.
God, that
you can do it.
promo.
You're the guy. And it was just like, ugh.
And, like, Ilya being like, your open challenges were just like, "Mwah." I'm like, there was, like, 3 of them.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, like Cena who did it for, like, 6 months.
No.
Yeah,
he maybe did it for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
I don't know.
barely. Like, it's strange. Like, I was like, who did Sammy wrestle again? Like,
Yeah.
I kind of forget.
Nobody really.
Like, and
but
that's
that's
almost crying, being like, it was the greatest series of matches ever.
Right.
It was?
So the heel there is Aleister Black in like a sea of baby faces, because Cody is a baby face, right? So he needs heel challengers. So Aleister Black is a heel, but he's getting beat, and there's just a bunch of baby faces around him. There's Ilya Dragunov, Sami Zayn is lurking around. You got Damian Priest, who distracted Aleister Black. Damian Priest is another baby face. So you really have like no heels.
No heels.
You've got Solo Sikoa and his group, the MFTs or the MJFs or whatever they're called. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa beat Rey Fenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. They found Shinsuke again. They're like, oh, Shinsuke, let's have him once in a while. Otani with a homer.
So, hey.
He's like, let's bring it back, boys.
Yeah, let's rally.
Solo shot, so it's 11.
No,
two run. 11-4.
11-4.
Oh, they're coming back. Here comes Shohei.
8 outs to go.
Yeah, I mean,
it's stranger things have happened.
Yeah, it's a big ask, but the Dodgers are good at hitting. So if anybody could do it, it would be them. Otani.
Otani's on.
Can't fuck with Otani.
Oh yeah, high. Bang. Oh yeah, that golf swing.
Jeez.
Beautiful.
He's good at baseball, that guy.
It's pretty good.
He's the only guy I might say at this point maybe better than Aaron Judge.
I mean, when we factor in the pitching.
Yep.
Like,
at this point, I may have to admit it.
Yeah.
A little disappointed in my captain. He's not bringing me enough rings.
Okay.
Should have showed up last year.
Yeah, that was the.
If he showed up last year, things would have been different, but he did not.
No.
And we needed him to.
A lot of. Was it in the 5th game, 5 bases loaded, like a pop-up or something?
He dropped it.
No, offense. Like he was at the play with bases loaded, and he just dribbled it to like shortstop. It was just like a first pitch. It was like, come on, man. Come on.
They weren't scared of him anymore.
No fear.
Anyways.
Disappointments.
They better get it together this offseason. My God, they better get it together. So no heels for
No
Cody
heels.
to face, and he's got to go up against Drew. It's just
And he's not going to become a heel.
no. Even though like
he should.
It would make sense because there's so many baby faces.
So many baby faces.
Like, look at the card tonight. Cody's a babyface. Jimmy Uso's a babyface. We saw Sammy. He's a babyface. Ilya Dragunov is a babyface. Damian Priest is a babyface. The only heels on this show were Drew McIntyre and Aleister Black.
Slim pickings.
And the MFTs. But they're like...
They're not in that picture.
So you got a babyface champion with... Like, there's nobody for him to go up against.
Kind of makes you wish they kept LA Knight on SmackDown and turned him heel. That would have been an interesting feud.
Wouldn't have won.
No, he wouldn't. But
like,
what's he doing now?
I don't know what they're going to do with Cody going forward. Because, like, there's nobody for him to really wrestle.
Just wrestle Drew over and over again? Maybe. It might happen. Maybe he'll be part of the War Games, so you won't have to worry about the title picture come Survivor Series.
If you don't put Jey Uso with the Bronze, I think you have to move the Bronze over to SmackDown.
Yeah.
And have them go up against Cody.
Do they take control of the MFTs? They become like a big 6-man force?
Maybe. Although that'd be a lot. I don't know. Maybe you trade them? Put the MFTs on Raw?
Yeah.
Maybe swap them?
Are they supposed to do trades?
I don't know. But they got to figure out something for Cody on SmackDown. Because, like, After Drew, I don't know where he goes. I don't know what the long-term plan is with Cody.
Yeah, I could see them just being like, he beats Drew, and then like Drew comes out there on SmackDown like, Cody.
Is there somebody
I
we're
want to
not
kick
thinking?
your ass.
Like, I feel like there's somebody we're not thinking of where it's like, oh yeah, Cody will feud with him in the end. But like, I don't
know. For SmackDown, it's pretty threadbare.
I got nothing.
No, I can't think of anyone.
I think you got to move some people over to Smack. Like, I think you got to move Bron Breakker over to SmackDown and have him go up against Cody.
And there's nobody from like NXT though, like could step into like the main
Yeah.
event picture.
Maybe you do that.
Femi's not gonna just suddenly
No.
become a challenger.
Maybe you do that at the Rumble. Like, you have Braun win the Rumble, then go over to start feuding with Cody then.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are thinking, well, Braun is going to win the world title. He's going to, I don't think they need to do that.
What's Randy's status?
Well, Randy's obviously a babyface, and he's
He could always
he's
turn.
in and out.
Yeah.
He's not really
Yeah.
full time. He wasn't on the show tonight in Tempe, Arizona. He's not booked for Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
You know, like, they got no plans for Randy.
They got no.
But yeah, Randy maybe and Cody, I guess. You know, like a Randy heel turn would make sense. Maybe Randy Cody WrestleMania. Randy and Cody could be something.
Potentially, but like it almost feels a little not too late, but just like Randy's not that guy anymore. You know, like
Yeah,
he's a part timer.
and
You don't
they
expect him to win.
didn't they do it already? Like, I feel like they had a match and Cody won.
Yeah.
Wasn't like
Yeah. Was it on a Saturday night? No.
it wasn't like a King of the Ring or something.
Oh, was it one of the Saudi shows, like a tournament final?
Maybe.
Maybe it's King of the Ring. Yeah, it's King of the
King
Ring.
of the Ring finals.
It was in Saudi, I think.
Yeah.
King and Queen of the Ring.
Cody won. Oh yeah, that was the one where like Cody had to learn how to cheat. Remember he hit Randy in the exposed buckle, even though Randy exposed the buckle.
That's right.
It was that where Cody won the King of the Ring, which gave him a title shot. That was this year. He won the King of the Ring. He beat Randy, gave him a title shot to face
Cena at SummerSlam.
Cena, and then he took the belt back.
Right, he slew
Yes.
Cena.
So maybe Randy wants revenge for how Cody cheated him out of the King of the Ring and the title.
Maybe, baby.
I guess that would make sense. Randy turn.
That's only if he's like healthy, you know. If his
But
back's
that's-
all messed up.
Like, it's not. It
Yeah, it's
doesn't
not-
really
yeah.
excite me, but that's really the best you can do. Outside of maybe, you know, Jericho comes back and he has like a cool heel run against Cody.
Maybe.
You know,
It's like a little like.
but is that
old
better
times.
But I don't think that's better than even a Randy thing. Like,
No,
I think
'cause
that would be like
a little
what?
more out of left field.
Yeah, it'd be weird. Or, you know, I think the best case scenario for WWE and Cody at WrestleMania would obviously be The Rock.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Because that, like, they never closed that loop with Cody and The Rock.
But like Dwayne, like
Yeah.
he's reduced his mass,
Yeah.
and like I don't know if he's gonna gain it back.
No.
And I think he's got movies, and
But
I mean his.
that would be the move, right?
Smashing Machine's not going to be an Oscar contender, so his schedule's a little more open.
But if you're watching, like, the Cody Rock story and all that, you would think, oh, well, these guys will wrestle at some point.
Yeah,
One-on-one.
yeah, they should. You know, The Rock did the.
Yeah,
You
he
know?
wanted Cody's soul.
Yeah.
Last time we saw Rock and Cody in a
God
ring
damn.
together, he wanted Cody's soul. Cody said no. Cena beat him up. Travis Scott beat him up. And then The Rock
broke
and
his eardrum.
The Rock, Cena, and Travis Scott stood over Cody Rhodes' like lifeless body. And that's the last time we saw Rock and Cody in the ring together. You would think at some point they would resolve that. I mean, Cody did resolve it with Cena. Never resolved it with Travis Scott because I think something happened there. They decided no more Travis
Never
Scott.
will.
But with The Rock, it's like, well, he's going to show up again at some point. So the logical move would be to have him do something with Cody, but it might not be a match. I
I
don't know.
what the Rock's going to be going forward, if anything.
But in the meantime, like, Cody's not doing anything worthwhile. Like, since he beat Cena at SummerSlam, nothing he's doing is like
it's just Drew.
It's just nothing. It's Drew, Seth, Drew, maybe Drew again at Survivor Series, and then you end the year, and then come Rumble time, maybe you have a serious match, and then things start to pick up getting into WrestleMania. But like, it's
a lot of TV.
It's August to January of nothing. I mean, it's 4 or 5 months of just kind of a holding pattern for Cody where he's not really going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just like a same old thing.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good TV.
No, it's really bad TV.
It's not good Netflix
where,
numbers.
like, if the grand story is, like, nothing, just waiting, when you break it down into, like, the smaller chunks, which are, like, the SmackDown episodic, week to week, then it's like, well, there's nothing happening here.
Yeah. If you're a new fan of wrestling and you're watching like just the Netflix stuff, it's like, what the hell is this?
It's not Netflix. This is on USA Network in the States.
It's even worse.
Netflix here for us.
Yeah.
Because all wrestling, WWE, is on Netflix here for us, which is just really nice. Compared to what they have to deal with in the States.
Yeah, all the finagling.
Very thankful
and
that
like,
we have
for
to
that
just,
product.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I wouldn't fight that hard to watch all this nonsense. SmackDown was not worth watching tonight.
No. It was a lot like that. Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James match was like at least 2 segments.
It wasn't good. Tiffany beat Kiana James, and then Julia attacked Tiffany, and then Jade Cargill comes out and like runs off Julia, and then Jade Cargill decides to attack Tiffany and like kept attacking her, and had to be pulled off by referees and everything.
And the announcer sold it like Jade was betraying Tiffany, and like
yeah.
And I was like,
I guess they were
aligned. Really?
They were opponents, but they were like friendly opponents, and now they're
respect each
not
other.
friendly opponents.
All right, it's not great.
No.
And now they're gonna wrestle in main event.
Oh, Antoinette is at the Rogers Center right now.
Oh my,
must be rocking.
that's amazing. You got tickets. I heard it was really tough.
Yeah.
I heard like there was like some kind of like shenanigans going on.
Yeah. So, I'm glad she's enjoying the game. I mean,
must be a fun time
to be a Jays fan right now at the Rogers Center. Must be pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I can imagine it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's like, is this real life right now?
Yeah. Miss the Expos big time. Man.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I wish like I could be at an Expos game in the whole
Yeah.
series and be like, oh my god, they're winning.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why when they go, whoa, it's Canada's team. It's like, yeah, but we were Canada's team first.
Yeah.
And, like, just because the Expos went away doesn't mean I all of a sudden have to embrace the Blue Jays. It's like, if the Canadians went away, would Montreal hockey fans be expected to be Maple Leafs fans?
Yeah. Or, like, when the Nordiques went away, I don't think a lot of them became Montreal fans necessarily.
Yeah.
I think...
when the Expos went away, I wanted to keep loving baseball. I always had a love for Babe Ruth. I always was fascinated with the legend of Babe Ruth and the Great Bambino. I grew up playing baseball. I grew up an Expos fan. Loved the game of baseball. And I love Babe Ruth. I always thought he was just so cool.
He's a folk hero. But
that's it. And it was just like, wow, I felt like, it's like over 100 years now later with Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
And we're still talking about him.
Yeah, it was like
So the fact that, he's just such a legend. I was just fascinated with him.
A couple of years. It's the
and with
100th anniversary of the 27 Yankees.
With Joe DiMaggio and Mickey Mantle and like
Lou Gehrig.
all the legendary, like the most legendary players in the history of the game were from the Yankees. So when the Expos left, I was heartbroken, and I was like, well, I still want to watch baseball and enjoy baseball. And maybe a way to enjoy baseball is to go with a team that actually wins and will never, ever leave. Because if there's, if Major League Baseball is reduced to 2 teams, One of those teams will be the Yankees.
That's true. It'll be the Yankees and Dodgers.
It'll be the Yankees
or
and Dodgers.
Cubs.
Or, yeah, something like that. But, like, no matter what, you're getting rid of teams. You can get rid of a lot of teams in Major League Baseball. And, it can happen. Cities can lose teams all over the place.
Seattle almost lost the Mariners.
Exactly. The Twins almost left. Like, a lot of teams almost left, right?
The Rays.
The New York Yankees aren't going anywhere. So as a broken Expos fan, I needed to keep love for baseball, and I needed a team that would make me happy in baseball, right? And, like, give me some joy, because baseball hurt a lot for the Expos. It hurt. We lost a lot, and then we lost our team. So it was painful to be an Expo fan, and it still is.
Yeah.
It hasn't gone away. I've lived more of my life now without them than I lived with them, and it still hurts like a bitch. It hurts so much.
So many times I'm like, man, I wish I could go to a game right now. It's like a beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
But, like, I'd love to be at a game right now.
But, so I was like, okay, let's just go all in. I really started liking the Yankees because of the Expos. Because when they won, I think in 95? 96.
96.
When they won in 96,
they had Tim Raines.
And when I saw Tim Raines.
And John Wetland.
Yeah, but I was more excited about Tim Raines because growing up, Tim Raines was my favorite player.
That's true.
So when I saw Tim Raines win the World Series,
that's true. It was his first World Series.
I was very excited. I was like, "This is awesome!" Tim Raines, my favorite player, Expo guy, a real Expo.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah, is winning the World Series right now, and he's happy, and he's with the Yankees. This is cool. This is a cool team. So I always had like a for the Yankees, and it really started in '96. When I saw Tim Raines win with them. And I was like, that's cool for Tim Raines. I'm glad that he got to do that. And he was, he got to stay with them for a bit. So, and then he came back to the Expos after. After winning with the Yankees, he had another run with the Expos, which was super cool.
In like 02.
Yeah.
He came back for a few games.
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
I remember the ovation he got on opening day. It was massive.
Is that in 02, I think.
Yeah, I think something like that. We love Tim Raines.
Or 01, maybe 01.
Love Tim Raines. Might have been. I'm not sure.
I saw a YouTube video. He got his 800th steal in Montreal. He was playing for the Yankees.
Oh, what a guy.
And got a huge ovation. Oh, yeah, we love him here.
Mm-hmm. So I always had a love for the Yankees. Unfortunately for me, though, the Yankees have remained in the Bronx, which is good. They had a new stadium built, which is cool to get a new stadium. New stadiums are cool. I wish we had a new stadium built. Maybe we'd have a team.
Yeah.
So new stadiums are cool. They're still in the Bronx, right? But they've only won one World Series since I've become
the first year of
since I've gone okay, I don't have the Expos anymore. Yankees, they've won one time.
A lot of ALCS heartbreaks.
It's like since 2004 when the Expos are gone. 2005. All right, let's go with the Yankees. And then they won one time. 20 years of Yankees fandom for me now. 20 years I've been watching this team, and they've won once.
It took me a little longer to get to the Yankees.
When I was thinking, okay, Yankees, let's go with them, I expected, because in the 90s growing up, they won every year. So I was like, be a Yankees fan, it's going to be super fun. We'll win a bunch of World Series. I'll get to celebrate World Series with a team that I like. This will be great. And then it didn't happen. Except for one time. It didn't happen. It's still not happening. It's been a lot of frustration. Maybe I'm the bad luck to the Yankees.
I wonder
I feel like I'm a jinx.
I feel like I brought some stink.
Yeah, I feel like it's my
fault. I
fault.
brought some Expo stink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because baseball's not supposed to be fun for me.
No.
It's supposed to be painful.
Yeah.
And now that I'm a Yankee fan, the pain has followed, I think. I'm a dark cloud.
I've been thinking that this postseason especially.
Yeah, we are dark clouds.
The Blue Jays are kicking our ass. Okay, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
It's not the Red Sox, not the Astros.
It's
the Jays?
Expos ghosts just haunting us. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. I was also I was following the Giants for a bit, and so I got to enjoy the early 2010s runs. Like 2014, I was paying attention to a lot of those Giants.
Yeah,
games on that run. Madison Bumgarner on a godlike.
And Aaron Judge coming in just made me more because he's just such an excellent, unique baseball player that's so cool to watch. It's fun to watch him, And the fact that they haven't been able to pull it together and win one for the captain is just...
Yeah.
What?
There have been some great
what are they
squads
doing?
built.
Yeah, great teams.
It's just the Astros run.
They make make the playoffs pretty much every year except for one in the past, 20.
Yeah.
And they just can't get it done. Blue Jays, though, they're getting it done. They are getting it done. 11-4, game 1. Blue Jays up 11-4, top of the 8th. They are 5 outs away from winning game 1.
Crazy.
Cool. Very cool.
Their first World Series in 32 years.
Good for you, Antoinette. She says, go Jays.
Yeah, she's at the game. Where are you sitting?
Yeah, where are you sitting? That's cool. And Antoinette says, yeah, anyone can beat the Yankees, LOL. I mean, yeah, it's true. Anyone can beat the Yankees.
Not Cleveland. Not Cleveland.
Yeah.
Or Minnesota.
No. But
we always beat up on them.
Yeah. But, like, if the Yankees would have beat the Blue Jays in the ALDS and then, like, somehow won the ALCS, like, we still would have lost to the Dodgers.
Yeah, like, it wouldn't be like this right now.
No,
it wouldn't be the score.
The Jays might beat the Dodgers. The Yankees, I had no belief that they would have. Like, I was praying for the Phillies or some other team to make it to the World Series.
Brewers would have been,
because I was like, oh, we could maybe beat another team, but not the Dodgers. We couldn't beat the Dodgers. So if the Yankees had made it here, Yankees would have been screwed anyways. So I'm kind of happy we didn't make it to the World Series because it's like the heartbreak of losing to the Dodgers again would be devastating. I'm not saying the Dodgers are going to win the World Series because obviously it's not looking good for them right now.
Not tonight.
I'm just saying the Yankees definitely could not have beaten them. The Jays might, but the Yankees could not have done it.
My goodness.
Wrestling. General admission with the rest of the party animals. How does that work, general admission? Are you just, where are you?
You're like in the upper center field?
Are you just in a, how does that work? I saw that general admission tickets. I was like, what is that? Where do you, is it standing? Do you have seats? That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
General admission? What does that mean? It's Ricky!
Oh, my God. That
Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys is at the game,
and they
buddy.
showed him on the screen. They're like, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have celebrities in attendance. There's Ricky.
Ricky LaFleur. Eating some pepperoni.
I love that those are the celebrities at a Canadian event. Oh, who's there in the third row of the World Series game? Why, it's Ricky.
Yeah, like at the Dodgers game, it's going to be like, movie stars.
Yeah.
Know?
Here we've got Ricky from the Sunnyvale Trailer Park.
There he is again.
There's Ricky. He's really watching this game intently.
Oh, my God.
They don't know his name is Rob Wells. They're like, it's Ricky.
It's Ricky. What's he wearing fancy clothes for? Where is this?
Yeah, what the fuck, bud?
Yeah. Wearing a scarf?
He is eating a cock of pepperoni, though. So,
And he's having 2 smokes. He doesn't care where he is. He's like, 2 smokes, let's go.
And he did park the shitmobile outside. So.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, just a shitmobile.
Upstairs in 500s where the bar is, or 100s, there's many spots you can go. Oh, you're just like around?
Oh, yeah.
There's like spot. Drake is here, unfortunately,
Eugene
she
Levy.
says.
Yeah, Eugene Levy's been spotted.
Eugene Levy is there.
Love Eugene Levy.
Geddy Lee is there. Drake is there. Drizzy.
Where's Martin Short?
Antoinette says Drake is here, unfortunately. I don't know why that's unfortunate. Drake!
Watch out for real.
Watch out for Drake. Very dangerous. What a dangerous man.
It's very scary.
Who doesn't love Drake? I'm waiting for that new Drake music to drop. I think it's going to be good. That song he did, What Did I Miss? What Did I Miss? I like that one. That was a good one.
What did I miss?
Let's go. That one. He was like
He's trying to do like banger.
He was like talking. No, he was talking shit about LeBron in it.
Oh, LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gambling.
What's the
going
line?
on now? Chauncey Billups got arrested.
Oh. What did he say? Drake says. I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me, how did it feel? Can't say it didn't surprise me. See, he's talking about Kendrick.
Yeah.
And all the things. Last time I looked to my right, you, N-words, was standing beside me. How could some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Because LeBron was going to all these Kendrick shows.
Oh, yeah.
And LeBron's supposed to be good friends with Drake.
Yeah.
But Drake is like, hey, you know?
I thought you were my friend.
So there's like a lot of, you know.
I see. I thought you were my friend.
You switched on the guys and supported a hater. Let's go. You know?
Haters. People still say haters.
Well, Drake
This is
did.
2011.
Look. Drake can say what he
Drake
wants.
wishes it was 2011 still, I think.
Yeah.
That's a good shot there. Mookie Betts kind of like, oof.
Hachi Machi. Yeah, no Drake curse tonight, Antoinette. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a jacket.
You know why? Because the Drake curse is always offset by Ricky.
Yeah.
If Drake is somewhere, you're cursed. But if Ricky shows up,
It's good luck.
it balances the universe and everything goes well. Especially if Conky's around, too. Maybe Bubbles. If Bubbles is there, things are going real well.
Spirit of Leahy is around.
Ooh. If Randy's...
The shit wins, you know? He can manipulate the shit wins.
You know, if Randy's gut appears...
Oh, I love it if I saw like Pat Roach without a shirt at the Sky Dome.
Randy's gut appears 6 more weeks of winter.
That's right.
That's how it works, I think.
I need a cheeseburger.
No, Mr. Leahy. I need a cheeseburger. Wow, when the Blue Jays say they want it all, they mean it. They really did want it all. All of the runs, all of the World Series.
I thought they were just being a bit
cheeky.
Braggart. Yeah.
They want it. I believe that they want it
serious.
all. They're not playing.
It's kind of crazy.
Good for them. Good for them. Tiffy is going to wrestle Jade Cargill at the Saturday Night's Main Event.
I'd like it if Jade won.
You think Jade's going to win?
But, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. You know, she took a pretty nasty cut there. You know, she took it like a champ. You know, like, Tiffy, I don't know. I feel like I get less, you know, interested in her the more I see her. I feel like there's less and less to her. I feel like she's had the belt for a long time, and it's just kind of going like this, you know?
Yeah.
No new catchphrases. The promo feels still kind of like a little deer in the headlights.
They like
you know,
her, though.
just constantly feuding with Nia, you know, just like that's just over and over again, you know, like not much there. Yeah, they like her.
They like her. I don't see Jade taking the belt from Tiffany.
Nope.
I don't see it. I think, you know, like they had the whole thing with Charlotte Flair leading into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
If they weren't sure about her, if they didn't want to push her to the moon, they would have pulled the plug on it right there.
Yeah, that's true.
They would have said, yo, who are you? You're disrespectful. You're outside the lines here. We're not allowing this. But they said, it wasn't great, but we're going to move ahead with Tiffany anyways. I don't see them going, we're bored now, we're going to pull the plug.
Yeah.
I think that they have a plan. I think that plan may involve, like, I'm hoping the plan involves Bianca Belair.
Yeah, whenever she comes
like,
back.
when Bianca is back from injury, I would like to see her come back against Tiffany. We see that match. We see Bianca take the belt, you know, and then a little, maybe. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
Do you think maybe Tiffany holds it to Mania? Do you think it goes that long?
Yeah, I could see that. When did she win it?
No, she won it before Mania.
She won it before Mania.
She cashed in on Nia probably like a couple months. Like, she's had it for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a year soon. I feel like it was... was it in this year? This calendar year? Or was it like end of last year?
Tiffany.
Feels like end of last year.
Stratton. February. No, this year.
Okay.
February 2nd. No, she won it at Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Or I thought she was a cash-in.
Yeah, no, hold on. 2024. Hold on a second. 2025 cashed in her Money in the Bank January 3rd.
Okay,
of this year, cashed in on Nia Jax.
So the beginning of this year.
Beginning of this year.
It'll be a year soon.
I could see her doing like a year and a bit.
Yeah.
I could see her holding it till Mania.
Maybe even past Mania.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I would still like Jade to win. Even though I can see Tiffany holding it past Mania.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath on that because we're going to have a title change. We're going to have a new champion with Punk and Jey Uso.
Yeah.
So I don't see them doing a ton more, unlike a Saturday night's main event.
Can't have too much excitement after so much blandness.
They just don't give you very much, right? Yeah. And, like, Saturday night's main event, usually they give you nothing.
No.
It's just a TV show. There's no title changes expected. Like, on a PLE, you kind of expect maybe one.
Maybe.
And sometimes you don't even get that. But on a Saturday night's main event, you expect it's a spot show. It's just like it's not a big deal. So I don't think you have anything happen on this show. Like, Cody's obviously not dropping the title to Drew.
No.
That would be nuts. Tiffany's, I don't think, dropping the title to Jade because, especially because we're having CM Punk wrestle Jey Uso for a vacant championship. So we're guaranteed to tune in. We know something will happen on this show. They're not going to give us more than that, and I don't think they were ever going to give us even that. Like, Seth was going to retain too. All the champions were going to retain.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have a new one because Seth is hurt. So I doubt Tiffany beats Jade. Or Jade beats Tiffany.
Yeah.
And we're heading into War Games after that.
Oh, God.
Because next week...
They got to stop that.
You know what's crazy? Is that next week... I don't know where October went, but next Saturday night's main event, is November 1st.
Yeah, Halloween already coming soon.
Halloween's a week from tonight.
Yeah.
And then November 29th in San Diego at Petco.
Oh.
Where the Padres play.
Beautiful park.
That's where Survivor Series War Games is going to be.
It'll be outdoors.
Man, that'd be cool to go to War Games at Petco Park. That'd be fun. How much are tickets for that? $3 million for Ringside. Like, what is that? Yeah, I've never been to San Diego. I hear the weather there is the best.
Yeah, it's right on the border.
I'm sure. I wonder if it must be nice still in November, right? November 29th, the weather must
I'm
be
sure
great.
It's gorgeous. Air is sweet.
I want to go to San Diego for Survivor Series at Petco, like outdoors. Survivor Series in, like, beautiful weather? That'd be sick.
California.
That sounds so nice.
Good tacos.
Man, what a cool show. The atmosphere must be great. Like an outdoor WWE show in, like, really nice weather in a baseball stadium?
Yeah.
That's cool. Have they ever done an outdoor baseball stadium before? They've done football stadiums outdoors, but have they done... Like, they don't do a ton of outdoor
when they did
shows.
The Arizona Diamondbacks Royal Rumble, I think that was they had the roof closed.
Yeah.
It's a retractable roof stadium.
But Petco's open air. Like, they don't have a roof, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's going to look amazing. Yeah. Especially with the War Games, cages and everything, with the stars. Man.
The pyro.
But it won't even be that dark because they're going to start it like 4 o'clock their time.
Yeah, it'll be 7
Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Yeah, the sun won't go down for a while.
But it'll be like a 5-hour show because it's Survivor Series.
And the War Games match is like an hour.
So by the time it's like the main events, it will be night and it'll look cool.
Probably be a ladies' War Game.
Ladies' War Game, yeah. Yeah, men's and women's.
Io and Rhea and some other babyface ladies versus like Asuka, Kairi, and some other heel ladies.
That'll reveal
Lyra and Bailey,
Yeah, something like that. A lot of nonsense going on there. So that's what's going on in WWE these days.
A whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of WWE stuff, AEW did a pay-per-view last week.
Yeah.
It was the WRESTLEDREAM. And it was pretty good.
Wasn't a snooze?
Well, I did fall asleep towards the end of it.
Was it it was one of those crazy long cards, right? Like 5 hours or something like.
Yeah, it was very long. Yeah. It was like a 4.5 hour show type of thing. It was very, very long. Like, the pay-per-view was like 4.5 hours at least. Mox and Darby was the main event. It was cool. People were upset about Mox putting Darby's head in like a fish tank with water in it, kind of like
trying to drown him.
Yeah. I saw some people saying, "Oh, this is not good. Kids are gonna try this at home and they're gonna die." And I'm like, I watched Macho Man have Jake the Snake bite him with a snake.
Yeah.
I never went out and got a snake. I was like, hey, I'm going to have a snake bite a kid.
But a fish tank is a lot more or like any kind of water, like a toilet or something.
I know, but I don't know. We saw some weird stuff as kids, and we didn't really replicate it. I mean, we did throw each other off ladders, but that was fine.
AEW, though, does have more spots of, like, stuff from the home. Like, Daniel Bryan with the bag,
bag, yeah.
It's, like, a lot more, like, just stuff around, like specialty kind of items.
Yeah, but also, like, if you're so worried about kids, first of all, you got to explain to the kids, like, what this is. And second of all, this show was on, like, this match happened at midnight on a Saturday. Like, kids aren't up watching this. So don't show it to the kids later, because obviously it was super violent. And if you're a wrestling fan that watches AEW, I think you know that when you have an I Quit match between Darby Allin and Jon Moxley, it's going to get extremely violent, and maybe you want to put the kids to bed. Like, I think that's kind of obvious. Well, yeah, this isn't for children. People are like, oh, kids are going to watch this and try this at home. It's like, well, they shouldn't be watching this. This is not for them. It's extra violent.
AEW has like a weird, it's like the ultra violence, but yet there's this sort of almost not family friendly, but like not, it's not ECW. You know what I mean?
They're nice.
Yeah, there's a certain kind of fun, like ECW was always kind of just like mean, spitting, violent, sex.
Yeah, but this
AEW
is different.
is like a lot of comedy.
It's a different attitude.
It's like Chikara or like.
It's like the love of wrestling.
Yeah.
And wrestling has extreme violence in it, and that's just part of the art of wrestling.
Mm-hmm. But I can see how people, think, oh, AEW is just like WWE. It's kind of like family entertainment. Hangman and,
No, AEW is like a wrestling company for connoisseurs of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, it's not easy to get into. It's not easy to be an AEW fan. You have to know about wrestling. You have to be like a wrestling fan to watch AEW. You don't have to be a wrestling fan to watch WWE. You could watch WWE and get and understand whatever. To be an AEW fan, you have to really appreciate the art of professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Like the matches and the moves and the things that they do. Like to enjoy AEW, you have to care about wrestling, and you have to have an understanding of wrestling history a little bit, and the wrestling business. It's like it's a little bit more complex,
Yeah.
But I appreciate that. I just think sometimes it's not accessible, and sometimes they try to do too much and they miss. Like, this show was good, but there was too much of it. And again, I'm not the only one saying this. I saw even Dave Meltzer, who's the biggest AEW super, cheerleader. He was like, the show was too long. It was good, but it was too long. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's about time you say it. What the hell? Can you tell Tony Khan? Can you tell him, hey, man, your shows are too long? They've always been too long. You need to make them 3 hours. You need to chill out. There was too much on this show. It was a good show, but they did too much. They opened the show with FTR wrestling Jet Speed in a match that started on the pre-show. Is he out?
It might be a pick-off to finish the game.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Otani getting picked off to finish the game.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly. They're showing the replay. They're challenging?
Yeah.
Well, the Jays are going to win either way. It doesn't really matter. It's 11-4 in the ninth with 2 outs. The Jays are about to win game 1. They possibly have already won it, depending on the replay. So they have this, FTR versus Jet Speed match that's on the pre-show that spills into the pay-per-view portion.
Okay.
And they did this on purpose as some sort of technique or whatever. They tried it. But it's like, the match was fine. It was good. But I could have seen it on Dynamite or Collision. It didn't need to be on pay-per-view.
No.
It could have stayed on the pre-show. But it spilled over to the pay-per-view, which, of course, makes the pay-per-view longer. Yeah. And then your real opening match was Jamie Hayter versus Tekla.
Okay.
That went 15 and a half minutes.
But I like Jamie Hayter.
But that match didn't
That's
need...
a long match.
That match didn't need to happen at all.
Yeah.
At all.
15 and a half minutes is a long time.
So now we're like half hour, 40 minutes into this pay-per-view where we've seen a lot of stuff that didn't need to happen. None of it.
Yeah.
You could have cut all of that.
And,
And the show would have been more enjoyable because then the next match was what I think was the match of the night. It was an incredible tag team match between the Jurassic Express and the Young Bucks. Unbelievable. Just so good. Just a perfect tag team match. Young Bucks showing why they are one of the best tag teams in the world. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. Just reminding us how great that they are. And the Jurassic Express, Jack Perry and Luchasaurus, working so well together.
Like they should never have broken up.
It's like, wow, these guys are such a great tag team. They're so great. And they told the story, Jack Perry was abandoned by the Bucks, and now he wants revenge. And the Bucks are broke, and they need the $500,000 that they get when they win the match. Like, the story was great in the match. The moves were incredible. Like, the match was perfect. And the pay-per-view peaked right there.
Yeah.
Then there was a lot more after that.
Yeah, it ain't over.
It was such a great match. So good. And it was 21 and a half minutes, and it was perfect. Perfect amount of time. It was just excellent. But then we kept going. We had Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP wrestling The Demand, Ricochet, Bishop Khan, and Toa Leona, and the Hurt Syndicate wind up winning. Jurassic Express beat the Young Bucks, by the way.
Oh, good.
The match was unbelievable. And then the Hurt Syndicate beat Ricochet and his goons in a trios match that, I guess this could be on the show, but it was kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
Then you had Kyle Fletcher wrestle Mark Briscoe. The match was quite good. About 25 minutes. A little too long. Like a little too long.
It's a long time. It's a
'Cause
lot
we've
of
seen
false
it.
finishes. A lot of...
We've seen it a few times.
Yeah.
It's a little too long. There it is. That's the game. Blue Jays win.
Actually.
No. What is this? Get that.
Hey, yeah,
whoa. Cut that. Hey, what the fuck? What is that? I didn't like that. Was that Let's Go Blue Jays? Was that a Let's Go Blue Jays chant?
That's their Let's Go horn.
Don't give me that. That's banned from the show. This is a New York Yankees show. I don't give a fuck who's winning any game. I'm happy for them. Good for them. They won game one. Congratulations. Nevertheless, I don't want any Blue Jays celebration
we're not
here.
bandwagon jumpers here.
What is this production team fucking turning on me? I don't like this.
Artie.
I actually don't like it actually pisses me off. I don't need Blue Jays celebration.
Ball game over. Yankees win.
No,
They didn't win though. The Yankees didn't win.
Yankees
That doesn't make me happy either.
I'm not impressed by your performance.
That's what I think about the production.
I'm very glad
team.
you won that fight, but not impressed by your performance.
Production team tonight. I don't want Blue Jays celebrations. Good for them that they won. It's fine, but I still
Hard fought victory.
We got to maintain that this is a New York Yankees show. We love the Yankees here. Yankees forever.
Hold on a minute, player.
Hold on a minute, player. We got to take it easy. This is an Expos Yankees show. And I might jump on the Canadians bandwagon because I heard they're good this year. So, like, maybe go
Pretty fun to watch.
go Habs. I'm not going to watch them. I'm just going to be like, yeah, thumbs up to them because they seem to be winning. Yeah, oh, yeah, Antoinette, you can celebrate. You're a Jays fan. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, go crazy.
No, I want you to celebrate.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy the victory.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. This is
This
awesome
must
for
be,
you.
like, the best thing ever.
I
mean,
couldn't.
I'm very jealous.
Yeah, I'm
but, like, happy for you. I'm happy for Antoinette.
Yeah, I'm happy for Antoinette. Antoinette's great, and I'm happy that you're, like, having fun and your team is winning for you. Like, that's great. I hope one day my team can win for me, you know?
Yeah.
I hope one day the Expos return and they could win the World Series and all my dreams could come true. However, chances are they will not.
First pinch hit grand slam in World Series history.
Wow, good for him.
Addison Barger.
So, yeah, but I'm not celebrating. I can't celebrate the Blue Jays win because, you know, I'm not a Blue Jays fan. So, and I don't want to, you know, play, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not jumping on that bandwagon. Let them have their fun. You guys have their fun. It's fine. But I'm not doing it.
Wait a long time.
I'm not, I'm not against the Blue Jays fans having fun. I'm just saying I don't want to join in on that fun.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm not going like.
No, I'm having my own fun. I'm having my own fun.
Let's go. You know, I'm not doing that.
I'm all right.
I'm just like, oh, hey, they don't home run. Hey, go for them.
But like much respect.
Yeah.
Good team. Good team.
They beat the Yankees, so
Won a game.
it's nice when like, or not nice, but like, if the team that beats your team goes on to win the thing, you're kind of like, well, you know, like.
Doesn't know. I don't.
No.
Nah.
I take a little bit of comfort sometimes.
No, because I think that's a loser's mentality. Because I think you should never be happy that you lost to the winner. You should only be happy that you beat everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you should never be happy for winning. Winning should never bring you any kind of satisfaction, or losing. Yeah. Sorry. Losing should never give you any kind of satisfaction. Yeah. Like, you lost to the guys that win the World Series. Great. You know, the Yankees lost to the team that won the World Series last year. Was that satisfying?
I mean that was directly losing.
Exactly. Yeah. It was not fucking satisfying. Yet they went further. Yeah. So you think you should be satisfied because they went further. So if losing in the ALDS to the team that eventually wins the World Series is not satisfying to me, because I go, well, so we didn't even get that. We didn't even make it to the end. And even if we did, we know we would have lost because they suck this year. Because there's no strength up the middle. Because of Wells and Volpe. Get rid of them. So, Kyle Fletcher beats Mark Briscoe. Chris Statlander beats Tony Storm. Excellent match. Yeah. Very good. Good story told. Statlander's doing a little too much of the, like, sexy Tony Storm stuff. She's kind of, like, stealing some of that.
Or she, like...
I don't know, like, kissing her on the head. Yeah. It's just, like, you don't have
That's her
to...
gimmick.
Just because you're wrestling, Tony, doesn't mean you have to do that, too. So I didn't love that, but I thought the match was good. It definitely needed to be on the show. Mercedes Moné then beat Mina Shirakawa. Also good match. And then Mercedes, this was a big match because Mercedes had an open challenge, and then Mina answered it, and Mina's the interim Ring of Honor Women's Television Champion. Okay. So Mercedes won that belt. Okay. So she won another belt on the show, which is always fun.
I also saw she wrestled in Winnipeg and won a belt there, too, recently, which is pretty cool.
Yes. So Mercedes is all over the place. She's winning belts, and she's also now feuding with Chris Statlander. And that match, Mercedes versus Statlander, I think is official for full gear. Yeah. They made one. Yes. Yeah. Mercedes Moné, who has all the belts.
I think it's her time.
Who's now calling herself Ultimo Moné because of Ultimo Dragon and that picture of him with all the belts.
Ultimo Moné.
She's now calling herself Ultimo Moné, which I think is very funny.
It's very funny.
And she did a really good promo with the Monet puppet. And
what's her name?
The lovely Harley Cameron.
Yes. The art?
Yes. The lovely Harley Cameron.
Va bene.
Wonderful.
And her wonderful puppet, Larry.
Yes, her wonderful puppet. She brings the puppets. She's the Monet puppet tonight.
The wonderful Suzanne Summers. I understand she's bringing the Thigh Master.
The Larry Sanders Show. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a show from the 90s. Most of the people that are on it are dead, but it definitely holds up.
Oh my God!
I've been watching it over again because I love it, and it's
so good.
It's it's one of the best shows I've ever seen. It's incredible. Yeah. The inimitable Larry Sanders. Anyways, Chris Statlander will wrestle Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship. Mercedes Moné.
Welcome.
Wonderful. Listen here, you little shit.
I apologize, sir.
My apologies, sir.
That's not a question.
That's not a question, you little shit.
I'm not doing it.
My apologies. Anyways, so that's happening in Full Gear. But there's also a tournament for the women's tag team titles. AEW Women's Tag Title Tournament, and there are brackets.
Is this a new belt?
There's brackets.
Or there?
Yes, new belt.
Okay, I was thinking, wait.
Is this new?
Who are the AEW Women's Tag Champions?
No, there are none yet. They don't exist.
Okay.
They don't exist. So Mercedes beat Mina Shirakawa. Then later on in this WrestleDream show, we had Brodito beating Okada and Takeshita. Match was pretty good, but it was just kind of, I don't know, a lot of moves, and it just didn't have the same
27 minutes.
Yes, it was long, and I was gonna say a little too long, but it wasn't. It was too long. It was much too long. They should have cut it by a good 10, 15 minutes. It was too long, and it was a tag title match, and Brodito wound up winning, and it didn't have the same weight that the Young Bucks tag match had earlier, and it just felt like more of the same, just not as good. So, I don't know. It felt out of place. Then you had Hangman against Samoa Joe, and the match was okay. But it was the co-main event, and at that point you're like, wow, this show is long.
And it's Joe.
It's Joe, and you don't expect him to win. And then after Joe did a heel turn, and he beat up Hangman, and the Ops joined him, and now Joe is evil, so I guess Joe and Hangman are still feuding. Oof. But you don't believe Joe's going to beat Hangman, especially at this stage, and it's just all right. And then we got to Darby and Mox finally, and it's okay, this is going to be cool, but by that time, you've been watching 4 hours of wrestling. It's past midnight, and I was falling asleep, and I managed to stay up for most of the match, and then I kind of drifted off, and then I woke up, and it was the finish.
Yeah.
So I saw the finish, and Darby. Well, I saw Sting. Sting came out.
Old man Sting, the white beard.
Because Moxley had his whole crew, Pac and all the goons, helping him beat up Darby. So then the lights go out, and you're like, what's this? And it was Sting! And then Sting came out, and he's hitting people with bats and stuff.
How did he look?
He looked cool. Yeah. It was cool to see Sting. He's retired. You don't expect him. And then he comes out, and he helps Darby, and it makes a lot of sense. And you're like, yeah, cool. This is good. Yeah. I liked it. I thought it was good. He looked fine. He had white hair, but, he wore a T-shirt. He did the bat spot. He was fine. Can't really tell what he looked like.
Didn't do any Scorpion Death Drops?
I don't think so. He might have done one. Yeah. I can't recall because, like I said, I was half asleep by this point.
It was all a dream.
But I do remember Sting coming out and being like, oh, this is cool. And then Darby got the Scorpion Deathlock, the sharpshooter, on Moxley, which forced Moxley to quit. So Moxley...
Really? That made him quit?
Yes, he actually did quit. They did a spot where Moxley put... skewers, like a skewer under Darby's nail, and then went pow.
That's like a torture move.
Yeah, it was horrific. And then he put his face in the water. They did all sorts of weird, twisted stuff. Claudio threw him out of the ring onto the announce table, and he went flying. It was devastating. Darby took bombs.
Rubber.
Mox was violent, took a beating as well. It was a fine match, but I don't know, man. Like, AEW didn't do themselves any favors by having this show just run so long, and you just overload us with good stuff. You just go, all right. Like, I like candy, but there's a limit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's
you can't.
excessive.
You want like a piece of candy, but you don't want to eat candy all day for 4 hours straight. You know what I mean?
Sick.
Yeah. And at that point, you're kind of like,
I have a headache.
and I'm just so tired of AEW doing this.
Yeah.
Like, God, they have such a good product. If they could just edit.
It's like a movie.
Yes, it's like a movie. And I learned in film school that keeping things tight is better.
Yeah.
Less is more. If you think you can cut here or there, you should.
Yes. Sometimes the director's cut makes the movie suck.
Yes. Long is bad. Cutting is good. And I can tell you from making things and creating things for most of my life, that holds true.
Yeah.
It's better when you can go, I like all this, but if I can get it down to this, it'll be the best bits of it.
Yeah. Like No Country for Old Men.
Yes. And AEW has no concept of that. No concept. They go for quantity over quality, and that's something you never want to do, especially in art.
Yeah.
And that's what AEW tries to do. They try to be the art wrestling show. We really care about the art of professional wrestling, the business, the history, all that stuff. If you do, then you should understand that you need to edit. And the fact that everybody in professional wrestling is telling Tony Khan this every month now, because they're running shows monthly, and everybody in the business goes, you know, it was good, but it was just an hour or two too long. Sometimes 3 or 4 hours too long.
These matches have to be 25 minutes each.
Exactly. Some of these matches don't have to happen on pay-per-view, and some of these matches need to be shorter. And it is the exact same complaint every single show for years now with this company. And this is why I'm the only one here that watch
The only
wrestle.
one here.
I'm the only one in this room that watch WrestleDream.
Yeah, I'm not even tangling with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're not watching AEW pay-per-views anymore because you've lost patience.
Yeah, I like Double or Nothing really pissed me off. That was an awful show.
Yes.
I hated that show. I think I gave it like a 1.
And that's another reason why we no longer do AEW post shows. So, like, content being created, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but like people that create content and create conversations around wrestling and get people talking about your product and thinking about your product are now just so tired with it that we're just like, I don't even want to bother.
Yeah, like there's cool matchups, but like
I don't want to.
Worth it.
Like, it's much easier for people to watch a 3-hour wrestling show and then go and talk about it for an hour and then have it be a 4-hour experience that you can then digest. If I watch a 6-hour pay-per-view, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do anything after that.
Yeah.
I don't even want to watch the 6-hour pay-per-view. Like, it's way too much. They overload it to the point where nobody wants to watch. Nobody wants to talk about it. People are just ignoring it because it's like, yeah, whatever.
It's just excessive.
And, you know, you miss some good stuff on this show. Like, some really good stuff. And that's what sucks. It's like, wow, they have great wrestling.
Yeah.
They have great wrestlers. They do have the best wrestling in the world today. The best wrestling matches. I'm not saying that the best wrestlers, because talent is everywhere, but the best wrestling matches are happening in AEW. And that's not to take anything away from any wrestler in WWE. They have their limitations on what they're allowed to do and told what to do. In AEW, you have more of a blank canvas where you can do whatever you want and create your art how you want it. But The problem is, despite the fact that their quality is so high, because the quantity of it is so high as well, people go, I can't deal with
diluted.
this. Like, I love professional wrestling. I like AEW. I don't love AEW. I wanted to love AEW. When AEW started, I was like, this is going to be the thing.
Yeah.
And
I felt like it for a bit.
Despite the fact that it seems plainly obvious to everybody that watches wrestling that their shows are too long, they don't care. They don't get it. They don't change. It's just more of the same. And I think it is hurting the brand significantly. Because you, as an example, and you're not the only one, being like, you were watching every AEW pay-per-view for several years.
Yeah, I was even like watching Dynamite.
And then they run like an 8-hour show, and you're like, fuck this.
Yeah. We're like,
I can't do
even
this.
Tony Storm, Mercedes Moné, a match I was looking forward to for so long, I'm like, I can't even get the energy.
No.
I'm falling asleep here.
And like all the and it wasn't like that show was like, oh my God, what the hell happened? It's like you reached a breaking point watching AEW shows where you're like, okay, they're doing a 4-hour show again. It's a 4.5-hour show. This is a 5-hour show. There's another 4.5-hour show. And then they go, yeah, we know we're doing long shows. Here's 8 hours. And you're like, what?
It's like, we know you've been watching for 3.5 hours, but don't worry. A trios match is coming up.
Yeah.
With a bunch of guys who don't matter.
Here's some guys. Here's Hechicero.
Yeah, at Brody King and, you know, all these guys. And Hobbs and, you know, and Don Callis.
Exactly.
And, you know, I'm just like, and like this is at the end, like where this should be the end of the show. They're like, no, here comes just
there's
a
way
big
more
stop,
which like is a lot like what their live show was.
Oh my God!
Do you remember going to their?
I remember.
We
all
went
too
to
well.
It was a collision taping.
Yeah.
So both AEW shows, I think I left before they were over, and I never leave shows before they're over.
It was so weird.
Like
I went to strangest wrestling experiences.
I went
ever.
to a collision taping and a Dynamite taping back-to-back nights, and like I left before both shows ended. I didn't stay to the end of either show.
Yeah, we left during the last match, but it was just like a
because
nothing
they
match.
went on forever.
It's like, don't worry, guys, we had ROH.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
Endless
here's Dynamite.
matches.
Here's Collision, whatever, and you watch that, and it's like, okay, now we're going to do some Ring of Honor for, like, you figure dark match, because we're used to, like, going to WWE shows where it's like dark matches, maybe 1 or 2 matches, like, it's over in 15, 20 minutes, and then you go home. It's like an encore.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But AEW was like, okay, you've seen a whole show, here's another show. We're sitting there watching it, I'm like, oh, it's got to be almost over. We'll stay to the end. It's got to be almost over. And they just keep rolling out jabroni Ring of Honor matches. Yeah. And it lasted like another 3 hours. Yeah. You're like, what the hell? I'm tired. I got to go to bed. It was crazy.
And you were going to Dynamite the next day. I was like, at least I'm done with this.
And then the next night, they did the same shit. Tony Khan popping out from the curtain. Hey, guys, you enjoying the show? And we're like, no. Everybody left, Tony. There's like a dozen people here.
People standing in the ring like, what are we doing now?
It was people standing in the ring don't know what's going on. Oh, there was a lot of confusion. And like it just showed you how disjointed that company is, how they don't understand how to run a live show, how they don't understand how to run an event. And like everything they do is like this. It runs way too long. They have some good shit there, but it's just you can't sit through all of it.
Is there a white powdery elephant in the room?
I don't know.
I mean,
does that make you do that?
I mean, it makes you think excessive. I mean, there's movies where people took a lot of that stuff and didn't really edit down things, you know, and made these bloated, kind of aimless.
Well,
you know,
look, I don't know.
You know, like
I don't
Tarantino
know.
needed a good editor for his movies because he was like going like, I'm going to do 3.5 hours, and like, he needed Sally Henke to kind of be like, yo, Quentin,
well,
slim this down.
If cocaine makes you make things too long, then maybe there's a correlation. I mean, there's been a lot of rumors about Tony Khan and drugs. I don't know if they're true or not.
Yeah, I don't want to.
His behavior seems odd, but maybe he's just a weird guy. I don't know. I'm not like... Thing is, I can't sit here and be like, yo, I know the signs of cocaine, because I don't. I'm not like a cocaine guy. I've never done cocaine.
But these cards
I can
feel like someone on cocaine.
Yeah, maybe. But, like, see, I don't even pick up on that. Like, I don't even think about it.
Just from my experience from, like, movies or just, like, or,
yeah.
or albums. There's albums
right.
where they're just like, yeah, we were, like,
So you're saying there are artists
like
that have done cocaine and have, like, overblown.
Oasis. Their second out, the Be Here Now album, like with You Know What I Mean and all that. All the songs on that album are like 10 minutes.
And was it influenced by cocaine?
Yeah, they said like we were like fucked up that whole like album, but we were just like just doing whatever we thought. And like you think you're invincible, and you think like who are you to tell me? No, I'm the man.
I'll tell you, it's hard to understand why they keep doing such long shows.
Yeah,
that's all I'll say about that. Is that I cannot fathom doing a wrestling show, being the promoter of a wrestling show, running 4, 5, 6-hour shows, and thinking that's okay.
Yeah.
Don't get it.
There's no precedent.
Nobody does that. And, like, when you're running a wrestling company and the major criticism of your company is not that the booking is bad or the matches are bad or anything. It's just it's way too long.
Yeah.
And this is a criticism every single month for years now.
It should be easy to fix.
It should be very easy to fix. Yet, they refuse to fix. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's baffling.
I can't explain it. I cannot explain why AEW continues to shoot themselves in the foot. I wish they didn't. You know? I wish they would call me once in a while and go, okay, what can we do better?
Yeah.
And I would say, cut shit out. You see this card? It's 13 matches. But let's say it was 10 matches on the pay-per-view. Okay? I would cut FTR Jet Speed right off the pay-per-view. It's unnecessary. I would cut Jamie Hayter Tekla. I would have cut Hurt Syndicate and The Demand. I would have cut... I'd say those 3 matches. And cutting those 3 matches gives you a 7-match pay-per-view.
And, let's see, 15 and a half minutes, 13 minutes, and 13 minutes. It's like over half an hour of time off.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's nice.
So instead of like a 4,
plus
15,
entrances.
4.5 hour pay-per-view, you probably down to 3.5 hours, 3:45, which is like long but doable. Like you could also
like that Mark Briscoe match could get slimmed down by 10 minutes.
You cut down 10 minutes of the Mark Briscoe Kyle Fletcher match. You make it 15 minutes instead of 25. You also cut down Brodito versus Okada Takeshita.
Oh my God!
And you make it 15 minutes instead of 27.
It's another half hour.
It's another half hour. So now you're down from a 4.5 hour show to like a 3.5, 3:50, and that probably bumps up
right
the rating,
in the sweet spot. A few more points.
Makes the show way better. Everybody likes it. Everybody's happy, and then people go, "Wow, AEW's actually figured it out."
Yeah, it's not hard.
It's so easy. I just did it off the top of my head in like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
you're like, come on. I say it all the time because I watch so much wrestling, and I go, "What the fuck are they doing?" It's not rocket science. It's pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, it's dumb. You know? Like, it's not hard. People in the business act like when you do good angles in pro wrestling, people call you a genius.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if you could come up with 3 good angles in wrestling that people are like, wow, that was really good. People go, hey, that guy's a genius.
Yeah.
It's like, no. They're just like a little creative and they figured out a fucking lane. Like, they're not geniuses. They're just good at coming up with some wrestling stories, which, by the way, is not, like, no one will ever call any of the writers of soap operas geniuses.
No.
But in wrestling, you're like, oh, he's a genius. It's like, fucking no, they're not. It's not that complicated. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science. It's pro wrestling. I need to put that on a fucking t-shirt and remind people. Like, it's not that hard.
Calculating. It's over.
Yeah.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
You go, what's the problem with AEW? Shows are too long. What's the solution? Cut some shit. What shit? I just told you.
Yeah.
Like,
and then you're fine.
It's not that hard. Jey Uso, how do we push him? Give him the belt, give him Heyman's goons. What are they going to do? Just give him the belt. It's not that hard. Because I've seen it done a million times. I know how you do it, and I know how you do it where it doesn't work. I've seen it done where it works. I've seen it done where it doesn't work. There are patterns.
Yeah.
You know how audience reaction is going to go most of the time. It's predictable. The only people that can't predict it is the WWE for some reason. Like, it just really makes me wonder about the level of intelligence at the top of the wrestling business. When I see WWE and AEW run the way they are, I go, are these people just dumb? Are they just dumb?
Just failing upwards.
Yeah. I mean, Triple H, I don't wonder if he's dumb.
Yeah.
But with Tony Khan, I go, yeah, he's probably just dumb.
Yeah.
He's either dumb or on drugs. Because, like, what the fuck? He's just spending daddy's money. I don't know. I watch it, and the business side, like, I'm sure it's complicated and all that. And I don't think I could do that part. Like, I don't think I could be an owner of a company. But I could definitely be the lead booker because it's really not that hard. It's really not.
You have the talent.
And they act like everybody in wrestling acts like if you can book, you're like this genius.
Yeah, like he wrote War and Peace.
Like people act like Paul Heyman is fucking Albert Einstein.
Yeah. Or yeah. Like
he's not. They act like Heyman is fucking Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And ECW was like Goodfellas.
Like,
come on.
Yeah, like there is a certain genius to Martin Scorsese, I would say.
Yes. He has a vision.
He is an artist.
He's an artist. He understands. But like Scorsese, watched all the old black and white movies.
Yes.
Japanese, and like.
But even then, saying that
studious.
But even then, saying Scorsese is like a genius, it's like, well, he's a very good movie guy. Yeah. Like he makes very good movies. Like Heyman is a very good ideas man in wrestling, and he cuts a decent promo.
Yeah.
But like to say but with the reverence that people do, it's like
it's the Coen brothers, know?
Yeah, it's like let's relax, guys. He's just a good manager who, good promoter, good marketer. Like he's just. But it's just hilarious the way people in wrestling talk about it. It's like so many of them couldn't.
Or it's like they think they wrote the script of a Succession episode, with all the whip smart dialogue. It's like, no, you didn't do that.
Well, that's it. Like, it's not. It's
not layered.
No.
It's not complex.
No.
None of their storylines are like.
It's not being analyzed in universities where you go, well,
yes, there's Sopranos, yeah.
Right. Like, some shows and movies are, like, analyzed because there's different levels and the meanings and all of this, and it's like, you could really dive deep into some stuff. Wrestling is not that.
No.
But they act like it is sometimes. And you go, guys, it's very simple to make this work. I mean, there's obviously levels to it, but... And with WWE, it's like, you can make things happen, and the world won't end.
Yeah.
Like, Cody can lose once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the belt could drop. Like, you can make changes, and if you think they don't work, you could just go back.
It's one of the things I love looking back.
They did that with John Cena.
The Rock. The Rock lost a lot
but you
in
see
his heyday.
But you see with John Cena with the
Yeah.
babyface when he turned heel and then they brought him back. Like the Cena return to babyface was so clunky.
Yeah,
and
it was weird.
Like they
I
couldn't.
love you guys, actually.
Yeah, like they couldn't even transition that right. Like they couldn't even tell a proper story there.
People are furious about, like, they're like, oh, this Cena year has been, like, the worst.
It
and,
was
like,
stupid.
Wasted and, like, fucking Triple H, you know.
Yeah, because they go, well, what the hell? How
this
did
is
he
it?
become a babyface again? Like that. Like when he became a babyface, we were supposed to understand that he had turned, but we're like, oh, he's just faking us out.
Yeah, it feels like this is part of it.
But it wasn't.
No. 'Cause they
That's
were
how
like,
bad it was.
we got to turn babyface again. We want to go on a high note.
It's just dumb.
What if he turns back?
All right.
That Unreal show with the big wall. It's like, hey, what are your ideas? It's like, what ideas?
Yeah. Jason Pete says, it's Perro Wrestling, the telenovela of men. All bad scenarios. Nobody's a genius, LOL. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you know, like they're not everybody in wrestling is stupid. You know, like there's some smart guys in wrestling, obviously. But to go like, oh, this guy is brilliant and I can't, you know, like, it's like rehashing a lot of the same stuff. We're just kind of, you know, and there are some clever things that are done, but
a lot of it's just sometimes just retreading the same things.
But it's just when you watch these shows, when you watch these companies, you see such glaring mistakes and patterns where you go, yo, why don't you just do this?
Yeah.
Like, again, like it got us with the Tony Khan thing. It's like AEW's problem is so easy to fix. They've refused for years to fix it.
Whether it's
I don't get it.
Yeah, is it stubborn or is it just ignorance?
I don't know. But it's just that type of thing where you go, wow, this company would be so great if you just did this. And they can't do it. Can't do it. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for this. This has been fun.
Yeah.
We did it. Simon Brothers in full effect. Johnny North is wrestling. He's wrestling in Toronto. That's why he's not here. I guess I should have said it before. He's wrestling in Toronto, I think, tomorrow.
Oh, it's probably party town right now.
Or maybe he's there tonight. I don't know when he's wrestling, but, man, they're opposite the World Series in Toronto. It's going to be tough. But I guess tickets are available for Johnny's wrestling. I don't know where he's wrestling. I don't have any info. He didn't give me anything, but it's...
there's a lot of venues in Toronto.
It's happening. So find him. Maybe find him on Twitter at North Genesis. Maybe there'll be something. Or his Instagram at Genesis Johnny North. Check him out there. I'll be back with Freddie and AJ and the boys next week on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Thank you to everybody.
Freddie and AJ and the boys.
Exactly. Thank you to Jason Pete, Antoinette, Angelo Contagonis, and all the members checking in over at join.ringsidereport.net and membership.ringsidereport.net. Thank you to everybody watching us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, all the things. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And check out our website, ringsidereport.net. So much good stuff going on all the time at ringsidereport.net. Oh, Johnny North is a mystery opponent, so that's why he's not promoting it, because he's mystery. Okay.
All mystery.
Okay. Ringsidereport.net. Go check out our website. Great stuff there. Congrats to the Jays on Game 1. Game 2 tomorrow night in Toronto?
I believe so. Wow. Probably Gaussman on the bump for Toronto.
Gaussman.
And, Yamamoto for LA.
Yep.
Yoshinobu.
Yamamoto and Gaussman tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. I'll be watching for sure.
Yeah.
I'll be watching that game. I'll be watching the UFC tomorrow.
UFC!
Yeah. Oh, Greektown Wrestling.
Oh, Greektown.
Go check out Johnny North. I think it happened already.
Oh, stop it.
So it was tonight. All right. Well, I hope Johnny won. So that's it. We'll see you again real soon. Right here, on the Ringside Report Network.
Thanks for sticking with us to the end. We would really appreciate it if you could help us spread the word.
You know the drill. Hit that subscribe button. Flip those notification switches.
We are an audience-supported network, So consider becoming a recurring supporter at membership.ringsidereport.net. Check out our website at ringsidereport.net. Hope to see you again next time, and have a good night.